Yo, what is good, YouTube? Krishan checking back in with another video. If you're watching this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and drop a sub as well, guys. We're so close to 1,000 subscribers on the channel. So in today's video, we'll actually be doing a comparison between Samson Dauda at the 2022 Arnold Classic versus Akim Williams at the 2021 Puerto Rico Pro. Now, Akim Williams actually was supposed to be at this Arnold Classic, but he suffered from the virus at a couple weeks out, and he decided to go ahead and pull out. So I felt like those actually be a pretty good matchup, and Akim is a guy I'm pretty sure I would have had, up in those top ranks. Now, Samson has competed at the Boston Pro, and Akim competed at the Mr. Olympia, but I believe that the Arnold and the Puerto Rico Pro are better versions of both of these guys. Now, this is very hard to size, guys. I have to let you know, even knowing the heights of these guys, Samson is listed as 5'11", which is 1 inch taller than Akim. But with these guys not standing on stage side by side, it's honestly hard to size, so I did the best that I can. So taking a look at this front double bicep, guys, my eyes instantly are drawn to Samson. I like the vacuum, really sets him apart, something that Fuad said. Akim does seem to be a little watery, especially in the upper body, but overall, Akim definitely has more muscle. Look at the arms, guys. Look at the lats. Samson is actually doing better with him in the legs. Samson actually seems to be winning in the leg department. Smaller waist as well. Samson may be able to edge out a victory in his front double bicep, guys. I'll honestly keep it in the air. Akim is so muscular, but he just doesn't have the condition. And taking a look at the front lat spread pose, a lot of the same story, guys. A lot of the same story. Samson has some incredible legs, man. Honestly, insane. But this pose is called the front lat spread, guys. And look at those lats of Akim Williams, man. They're like tumors. But Akim does have a slight imbalance in his lats, but I honestly believe a lot of guys do. So it seems like Samson has better symmetry. Even if you look very closely, Samson seems to have a little asymmetry in the lats as well. But with this being a front lat spread, I definitely like Akim Williams. Samson doesn't have the same size as Akim, but Akim doesn't have the same level of conditioning as Samson. So it really is Akim conditioned enough to beat Samson in these poses. So taking a look at the side chest pose, once again, guys, the same argument. Akim is the shorter man with more muscle, but Samson seems to be in slightly better condition. Akim is conditioned, man. He honestly just seems to be a little bit watery. But this is the side chest pose, chest for chest. Samson does have an incredible chest, but man, Akim is so thick from the side. Look at the side leg, guys. Samson Dauda also has an incredible side leg. I believe Samson has one of the best executions of the side chest in bodybuilding today, actually. This is a great matchup, guys, and Samson's arms look great from the side as well. Samson has the pop, man. He just has the pop. I feel like Akim wins this shot, but I feel like Samson's oil and everything is just so on, man. Your eyes are drawn to him. Now, taking a look at the back double bicep, where neither one of these guys are honestly very strong from the back. So it seems like Akim has harder glutes, but Samson has more separation in the hamstring area. Akim does have some decent separation in the hamstrings, but not to the same level as Samson. Upper back, the detail is honestly pretty even. And look at the delts on Akim Williams, man. He's just taking Samson Dauda to school. And those high lats honestly make Akim look like he has a crazy V-taper. I like Akim in this shot, guys. I don't know how you guys feel about that. I don't know if a lot of people go with Samson, but overall, Akim just has more thickness in the upper back, I believe, and he's also bigger. So both of these guys could still improve from the back. Now, taking a look at the back lat spread. Once again, guys, the main thing I'm noticing that Samson Dauda has that Akim doesn't have, he has more separation in the hamstrings. But if you look, Akim glutes seem to be harder, and Akim is pretty tight in the hamstrings. He just doesn't have as much detail, which may be genetic. Now, taking a look at the back, look at the thickness of Akim Williams, guys. His back is just bubbly. And every time Samson hits his rear leg spread, something seems to be off around his left shoulder area. I don't know if he's had an injury there or something, but his shoulder almost looked to be disconnected a little bit from his trap on the left side. You guys see that? Tough call, guys. Tough call. Tough call. I go with Akim, guys. I think I'll take Akim in that shot. Now, taking a look at the side tricep pose. Tricep for tricep. Akim is doing a better job of displaying the tricep. You honestly can't really see Samson Dauda's tricep in this pose. Look at the chest on Samson though, man. Incredible. Look at the side leg as well. Look at the side leg on Akim. Look at the hamstring glute tie-in. Samson looks great, man. He looks aesthetic in his pose, but this is a bodybuilding show, man. Look at Akim Williams. This is bodybuilding. Huge, separated, just so muscular. Now, Samson Dauda definitely has the better midsection, but Akim isn't necessarily trying to showcase his midsection in this. So, Akim Williams pointing the side tricep. Now, taking a look at the ab and thigh shot, a lot of you guys are very familiar with Samson hitting the side oblique shot, but for comparisons, I definitely like the overhead ab and thigh the most, and this is Akim Williams by a long shot, guys. Samson doesn't have, they actually have very similar ab makeups. They both have a split in the abs around the same spot, but Samson just doesn't have the thickness in the upper body to hang with Akim. Also, you can't see as much separation in his legs here, which is, of course, the way he's flexing, because we know Samson's quads are separated. Akim actually carves out a crazy V-taper with those high lats, and Samson doesn't have much of a V-taper at all. Samson definitely needs to bring up his lats some, guys. And we're already at the end of this comparison. First thing that stands out to me, guys, once again, is you guys can see the similar makeup in the abs. They have like an ab split in the same exact spot, but this is the most muscular pose, and it goes to Akim Williams, of course. Shorter man, he's a little wider, he's more muscular. Samson looks incredible, man, and as everyone keeps saying, once Samson puts on a little more size, he's going to be undeniable, because the only thing these guys can pretty much beat him in is the size. You know, Samson has the flow, he has the aesthetics, but the trick is going to be to put on that size without blowing out his midsection, you know, without losing those aesthetics. So I would definitely like to see Samson Dauda put on 5 to 10 pounds. And apparently he has put on 10 pounds since Romania. That's what I heard from Giles on Global Muscle MD, I believe. But I hope you guys did indeed enjoy this video, man. Overall, it was honestly, do you go with the guy that's bigger and a little less conditioned, or you go with the guy that's more conditioned and, you know, just not as big? Overall, I like Akim Williams in this comparison, guys. As always, I know Samson is a hot topic, and a lot of you guys are very passionate about him. So let me know in the comment section below, what do you guys think of this comparison, the Samson Smoke Akim? It's kind of preference, guys. If you're more of a conditioning guy, then of course Samson Dauda is going to win this comparison. But overall, I feel like when we're checking every box for bodybuilding, I feel like Akim edges him out. Now, he doesn't beat him by a lot. Samson with a little more size could definitely beat Akim. And Samson honestly loses the most ground from the back. Once Samson brings his back up, serious threat. I hope you guys did indeed enjoy this video, man. If there's any other comparisons you guys would like to see on the channel, let me know in the comment section below. Sub is free. I'm out.